As promised, we are back with another tour of Hanson Builders. This is their artisan home out here in Hollydale, Plymouth, Minnesota. We brought back Luke, and let's just jump right into it, shall we?
Let's do it. Yeah, so this is Hanson Builders Woodstone floor plan. It's a new floor plan for us, and we're rated 8,400 square feet finished. We've done some really cool features in the design of this. I mean, starting here in the entryway, we did this custom Marvin front door setup with the larger side lights. And then we actually dropped the floor in the entry. So this is a slate tile floor in here. This all has in-floor heat as well upon the entry. A little bit different setup. Instead of a front coat closet, there's actually built-in cabinets. And then these do have hanging coat storage. So there's rods in each one of these. With the bench coming across here, and then LED strip lighting all the way around the bottom side, the toe kick lighting there where it steps up.
So to drop the flooring, then the framing is actually lower right here.
Yeah, that's correct. Yep, exactly. Now we step into the living room, kitchen, and dining, and we're going up to a 12-foot plate. So you kind of see that elevated ceiling height here in these spaces. And then we did that DCM box wood beams there that kind of brings a little bit more warmth into the space. Another frame TV here. We did the stone up to the ceiling. This has got the floating shelves with the LED strip lighting, which in the evening is really, really nice for that ambience. And then we did some built-in speakers up on top there in the wall. We also have quite a few additional speakers built in throughout.
I really like the floor to ceiling windows here. Really big wow factor right when you come in the home.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the windows are really nice where we drop them in the great room as well as in the dining there, where they come all the way down to the floor versus having a little bit of wall space there in between. I think that's really nice. You're seeing outside to the backyard, a lot of natural light. That 12-foot ceiling, then we brought these soffits up pretty high. Did a little different style for what you kind of see as like a cased opening. Sometimes this is going to be a white oak standard cut or character grade, we call that, as well as the cabinets here in the kitchen. We did that small reveal on the back side of there. The drywall guy wasn't a real big fan of that, but so those types of small details like that can really make a big difference and incorporate them around the house. 11.5-foot island.
Okay.
So here we are back to the sink in the island discussion or debate versus sink on the outside wall. And so here it's kind of nice with the sink in the island when you have 5 foot in depth and you have 11.5 feet. I think you could make the argument that you have plenty of space still to work. On either side, you could even be standing on the side there where you are and chopping. And now you're looking right out to the windows and the view out the back as well, which is kind of nice.
A more formal dining space too. I really like the waterfall edge on this.
We did the waterfall ends, but we also wrapped the front
as
well
too.
With the stone around there and kind of.
And they did a good job of matching it up, so it looks like this is all just one piece of rock.
We did this is the SKS, so it's a signature kitchen series, which would be like the luxury line of LG for all of the appliances in the house. Kind of a cool 48-inch, so you have a double oven down below here. We'll have another double oven set in the prep kitchen on this house. 2 induction, 4 gas, plus the Suvi. Suvi, I don't know. Okay, some people say Suvi, some people say Suvi.
So really best of both worlds then.
Yeah, and then it's kind of nice actually on the right here. This is a new storage design. You have the spice rack on the left, and then this is actually for your spatulas.
Yep.
Which is nice to rather have that sitting on the countertop to have that tucked down below.
We actually saw this feature in a accessible home that we toured recently.
Oh, nice.
Toting the benefits for someone that might be in a wheelchair. So for our everyday user, this is also very nice to have.
Yeah. And then the paneled system for the freezer, 30-inch, and then on your side over there, that's the 30-inch refrigerator column.
There's interesting space here in between too. Could put like a coffee maker there or a beverage center. It's like kind of set up there. I like the LEDs are kind of built in. There's outlets on either side.
Yep.
Oh, that spins.
Yeah, that spins. This house is built with a single dining space, but it's a very large dining space. So you have the ability to maybe do an expandable table here or something, pretty comfortably get to 12 or 14, maybe even a 16-seater. And then we did the stone walls on the sides with the wine display, which we'll see is double-sided and accessible from the other side there. Kind of a cool setup back here. So you've seen a lot of our prep kitchens, but back here we do have the built-in coffee maker again. This is the beverage center with the dual climate control. Another sink.
Again, overlooking the sport court.
Sport court.
I like that we have the additional ovens back here. That way you can kind of do some of your prep and kind of keep that area nice and clean. Also, dishwasher back here. Gotta have that. One of the coolest features I saw when I was touring on the artisan tour here is this nice pass-through to the garage. And what I couldn't help but notice is that it also has a smart lock on it. So I appreciated that attention to detail as a techie guy myself.
Yeah, and then this is where you access the wine feature display, wine display, so you can put the bottle storage in here with a bar and an ice maker on the other side.
So not only do we have the sink over there, a sink right here, but now we have another sink right here. I'm telling you, the fancier the house, the more sinks there are. And another frame TV.
Yeah, here we got a 65-inch frame TV. The other one was a 55, so a little bit larger. You know, it keeps this room a little more elegant, but if you want to throw a football game on or something, you can. And then we have the double-sided fireplace, access both from the three-season screen porch as well as the sunroom side here, which is, of course, year-round heated and cooled space.
Is this electric then, or is it just
No,
taking a
it's
moment?
gas. It just takes a minute for
Okay.
this one. We do have an electric upstairs in the primary.
I was thrown off by the blue light.
Yeah, for sure. And it's actually changeable, the color.
Okay.
So there's a remote control for that
Yeah.
too, and I think you can hook it up to Wi-Fi as well.
Yeah, this is a really nice space for entertaining. Really, with the fireplace going there, I could really see a lot of entertaining going on here. We've got the screen to keep the state bird out, so that's always nice.
Yeah, the screen porch is really nice, you know, for the seasonal times of year that you get to enjoy it. And then having the grill deck out there too is nice for convenience. And just,
We're pre-wired here for another TV.
yep, that
I like it. And built-in speakers, so
Yep.
there we go. Someone was thinking ahead.
So coming in from the garage side here, we did the herringbone tile floor. Obviously there's the garage entrance, the rear coat closet. We got our whole bench locker set up here with cabinetry, and then another key drop with the USB outlet and charge station.
Oh, a good sized coat closet with some drawers there. We do have the security system as well as a Control 4 system for the audio. Awesome. I like the positioning of this little half bath. You know, it's just right in the center, very accessible from anywhere you're coming from. And then with this house, one of the iconic features I would say is this, you know, floating staircase with the windows off the front. It just kind of has this welcoming feel.
Yeah, absolutely. We did the stairs with all wood treads and risers, 104-inch windows up on the top. Headed down the stairs, we did that front window well with stone on the inside of it. And then all of these windows are also hardwired in with electric lines. And then the office, the study, instead of being right open off of the front of the house, we're kind of tucked around the corner, so you have a little bit more separation and privacy with this office. The color drenching here is shown again with the cabinets in the wall, and the top four-part cove molding here is all painted the same color.
Yeah, this is really nice. I think this is a perfect balance of being able to still, you know, see out into the community, but have a little bit of privacy if you just want to lower those down, get that natural light, but then you're kind of hidden so that your guests aren't just peering in here as the first thing they see when they walk in the door. So
Yeah.
awesome. Let's head upstairs, check out the bedrooms.
We did on the staircase here an all metal fabricated railing, so these are a custom built metal rail. And then when we come upstairs, we did the wood floor again, raised the ceiling, added some wood beams kind of through. One of the features you'll notice, both coming into the primary but also into this junior suite bedroom, is that we do have that main level ceiling height change that we talked about. So you're going from a 10-foot plate to a 12-foot plate. And as a result of that, you have to step up above that 12-foot ceiling height on the upper level in that area.
I think in this space, it's kind of fun because it has that separation for the bathroom and like what you did with the little desk here. So this is a very grand entrance into the primary.
Yeah, primary steps up again. We continued that wood floor coming through. Kind of nice to have the double doors and then the turn into the primary. Vaulted ceiling with the wood beams, the stone, the fireplace.
And another frame TV, because why not?
Yep, speakers in here built in. All of these blinds are all electric, hardwired. There's actually a dual blind. I'll show you that here in the bathroom. This is one of the most unique design vanity styles we've done. I don't think you see a lot of windows directly open behind a vanity like this. And so the mirrors had to drop down from the ceiling. And then we do have everything hardwired all the way across the back. And so you have kind of a combination of two separate blinds. There is the first one, which is like your translucent blind. And then here is the second one. It'll drop behind that, and you can either run one or the other. But if you want full privacy, you know, in the evening time, you can use that, and maybe the daytime, you use the translucent one.
Very nice.
And then you got the toe kick lighting in here. You know, they did the wrap on the front stone, the countertops, and then you have the stone feature walls on the side, freestanding soaker tub, makeup counter again, which of course is quite popular in a lot of our bathrooms. Big shower with the 1/2-inch glass that has the whole tile ceiling wall.
Yeah, I was just saying we got tile all the way up to the ceiling, which is really nice.
The primary closet on this one, we set it up a little bit different. We did an island in the middle, so we had our cabinet maker build this island so we could do the quartz countertop on it. So you got 8 drawers on each side. And then we also added a stackable washer dryer right inside of the primary closet. And it's just because the laundry room upstairs, which is upstairs, is a bit down the hallway. So that way you have the ability to just run some laundry in here.
We wouldn't want to have to walk down the hall. It's far too far.
That's right. One of the nice things too with this upper level, which we'll see there's a furnace upstairs that just controls this upper level, and we have 2 zones. So you actually have the ability to just set this one and the other side of the upper independently.
Oh, wow.
And with the basement and the in-floor heat downstairs and another furnace for forced air, you really get very good temperature control of the house for an 8,500 square foot house.
They did a great job of hiding the access point for the internet. So some people will actually stick these in a closet, which is a big no-no because it's just not good. So having it, you know, right in front here is actually a really smart way to get good distribution of Wi-Fi, but you wouldn't have noticed it was there if I hadn't pointed it out.
And same concept here that we've seen, and you mentioned that we do quite a bit of with the daybed for the kids' room. Only difference in this one is we did it in the cabinet form, so you have the drawers on the bottom side that pull up.
I do like how the cabinet is pulled through, so same color here. Some people might disagree, but I think that's really cool. And I also really love the tile that's in that shower. So with this setup, we're not having Jack and Jills. We have independent bathrooms for every room. At what price point do you see that being the thing?
Typically, a little bit north of 2 is kind of where we typically start that. I mean, we certainly have the ability under that. Somebody could come in and take one of our floor plans that has a Jack and Jill and say, I really want all junior suites, and we'll redesign the upper to accomplish that.
Yeah. Again, the nicer the house, the more sinks it has.
For sure, yeah. And I mean, you notice the doors, I'm sure. These are 1 3/4 slab doors. Super heavy, super solid doors. We typically do the molded solid core panel doors that aren't quite as thick. So this is the bonus room upstairs, and we set this up a little bit different where we did the raised ceiling with the LED strip lighting, all dimmable, have the sconces dimmable, have the LED strip lights on the shelf dimmable, so you have a lot of accent lighting control. And then there is a 7-1 surround, so you have 2, 4, 6, 7 with the sound bar, 0.1 with the subwoofer over there, and a 100-inch TV to give you the theater experience.
Full proper theater on the upper level.
Another sink, big laundry room, you know, some basket storage in here, and then we do have this upper level mechanical room for the furnace upstairs. And I also ran everything from the bonus room, and the brain of that is all sitting back here.
Yeah, smart.
And then the rest of the stuff in the house is going downstairs, mechanical room. That way, if you need to troubleshoot something, you're pretty close.
And if you were using like an Xbox or something, you can actually hide it in here, and the controller will be able to still wirelessly connect. Whereas if it was in the basement, then you'd have to run the cord for it.
Yeah. For
This,
sure.
this was the right move to make, so
And
congrats.
there is a tech tube here running behind the TV as well.
Yeah. And I like that they're smart enough to put ventilation and no water source where the expensive electronics are.
Yeah, yeah.
That's one mistake we see quite often.
Yeah, on the lower level on this house, we continued that engineered wood floor in the lower, so this is a glued down floor. And then we do have it set up down here with entertainment space, where we have kind of the bar with darker stain, paneled refrigerator and freezer and dishwasher. This is a fixed built-in island.
Okay.
So this one's got the waterfall, so unlike the last house, this is not movable. It's fixed where it is. But the island combined with the theater rail overlooking the family room space.
Yeah, this is just a really cool place for
It is.
entertaining. You have your microwave down there. I really like the bar top that's like located behind the media room. That way you can sit and have your beverage, your snacks and stuff. And a little bit elevated.
For sure.
So with this being a drop down then, is there a difference in the foundation pour?
Yes, yeah, absolutely, yeah. So just like the golf simulator room, same concept here, is this actually does drop the foundation wall down across the back. And then so, it's not a big differential here that steps down. In the golf sim, we do it with a combination of stepping that foundation down, and then since it's under the sunroom, we go to a smaller floor truss above. So you gain ceiling height both directions. And then in the family room here, we did the linear fireplace. There's quite a ventilation system. You can see that big vent coming out the top there that loops up and around. This is another one of those 100-inch TVs. This was all steel fabricated surround, as well as the shelves here. These are all steel shelves.
Well, they look like glass from further away, but yeah, when you get up close, it's very nice.
4 speakers here. I do have a sound bar for that the designer didn't like the look of, so we had to remove it. And a subwoofer in that cabinet as well. So if somebody wants to kind of get that full surround experience here, they can do that with a 5.1.
Cool.
And then 2 more speakers over in the bar.
Awesome, yeah. So a big benefit of having the audio distribution like that is that typically if you were to be watching a game over there, in order to hear it here, you would need to crank up the volume, and that's going to be a poor experience for both them and us. Whereas with the distribution, we can set the audio level for this area and that area separately, and so we're all getting everything, and it's synced up.
Yeah.
So if you ever have like 2 TVs, you'll have 2 separate soundtracks, and you might hear one's ahead of the other, and it's just annoying. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely a worthwhile investment on a home of this caliber to do the audio distribution, the wired Ethernet throughout, and the access points. Do not skimp out on your low voltage.
We kind of have this set up as a kind of a separate sitting area. We called it sort of a whiskey lounge on the plan. So you have the built-in cabinets over here with the lighting. She set it up with some books and some stuff, but certainly could be a nice display of bottles. Yeah, and we did this patio out back. This is Taskmasters again, a whole bunch of pavers, a couple of built-in outdoor speakers on the wall. He's got the putting green. This is a Structure X that Ed is the rep for, Taskmasters is the rep for. So all these louvers here above us, those are all on a remote control, an actuator. You can see kind of that gutter system that spits out the side. It's got a rain sensor, so when it starts raining, they automatically close. But also allows you to control like the sun on the brighter days.
Is there an option to add screens at all?
Yeah, so there is with this Structure X an option to do drop-down screens on the sides of it. Obviously what we did here, we did the built-in countertop with the gas fire pit in that.
You don't really want your screen to drop down onto the fire pit, so.
It'd be pretty tough in this with this layout, yeah.
It's quite the lot. I mean, very private, quite large. You don't see that as often out here anymore, so.
Yeah, for sure.
How
I
many
actually
acres?
ended the lot behind the trees where the grass ends, but if you see that wetland buffer post, there's about 40 more feet you could go with yard. And this lot actually goes all the way across the pond to like almost that red tree over there.
Nice, so you won't have to worry about anyone building over there.
No, yeah.
Nice.
Back in the lower level, kind of off of the sport court, we did a pool table room that opens up to the golf simulator, so it's just kind of entertainment space combined. A lot of times in the golf simulator, we have some type of a theater rail back behind it, so you can sit.
And you can tell, even if there wasn't giant signs that say all season golf, you would have already known because of their signature green LED that they do.
Yeah.
That's how you know that you're getting a quality golf simulator here.
This has got the display glass coming through to the sport
I
court.
feel like I'm at Lifetime Fitness here.
That's
Not
right.
that I work out or anything, but if I did, that's what I would feel like.
Yeah. We did, in this lower level, 2 bathrooms. So there's one bathroom here that's accessible kind of from your entertaining space as well as from the golf simulator area. And then there's one more bathroom that's more accessible across from the bedroom with the 3/4 shower.
Well guys, if you enjoyed this tour and the last one we did, be sure to comment below so that Luke will invite us out to more of their incredible properties. I'm going to put a playlist on screen for all of the Hanson Builders homes that we've toured. And be sure to like and subscribe because we have whole new tours every Friday. So thanks so much.
Yeah, you bet. Thank you.